who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. When the wind blows, the grass bends. He who knows and knows that he knows is a wise man. Follow him. He who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool. Shun him. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness and find your recreation in the arts. Lead the people with administrative injunctions and put them in their place with penal law, and they will avoid punishments but will be without a sense of shame. Lead them with excellence and put them in their place through rules and ritual practices, and in addition to developing a sense of shame, they will order themselves harmoniously. The superior man has a dignified ease without pride. The mean man has a pride without a dignified ease. Be strict with yourself, but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. If there were an honorable way to get rich, I would do it, even if it meant being a stooge standing around with a whip. But there isn't an honorable way, so I just do what? The scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Not to discuss with a man worthy of conversation is to waste the man. To discuss with a man not worthy of conversation is to waste words. The wise waste neither men nor words. If names be not correct, language is not in accordance with the truth of things. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. If you expect great things of yourself and demand little of others, you will keep resentment far away. To be poor without murmuring is difficult. To be rich without being proud is easy. I used to take on trust a man's deed after having listened to his words. Now, having listened to a man's words, I go on to observe his deeds. Coarse rice to eat, water to drink, my bended arm for a pillow, therein is happiness. Wealth and rank attained through immoral means are nothing but drifting clouds. Care not for want of place, care for thy readiness to fill one. Care not for being unknown, but seek to be worthy of note. A youth is to be regarded with respect. How do we know that his future will not be equal to our present? If he reached the age of 40 or 50 and has not made himself heard of, then indeed he will not be worth being regarded with respect. Learning without thinking is useless. Thinking without learning is dangerous. What can a man do with music who is not benevolent? There are some with whom we may study in common, but we shall find them unable to go along with us to principles. Perhaps we may go on with them to principles, but we shall find them unable to get established in those along with us. Or if we may get so established along with them, we shall find them unable to weigh occurring events along with us. When everyone hates a person, you should investigate thoroughly, and when everyone loves a person, you should also investigate thoroughly. Fine words and an insinuating appearance are seldom associated with true virtue. Don't grieve when people fail to recognize your ability. Grieve for your lack of ability instead. If things far away don't concern you, you'll soon mourn things close at hand. How can you love people without encouraging them? And how can you be loyal to people without educating them? The wise never doubt, the human never worry, the brave never fear. The noble-minded worry about their lack of ability, not about people's failure to recognize their ability. In worthy teaching, all things are related. One who never anticipates deceit or expects duplicity and yet is the first to recognize such things, is that not a sage indeed? You are not yet able to serve men. How can you serve spirits? To one who's not eager, I do not reveal anything, nor do I explain anything to one who's not too communicative. If I raise one corner for someone and he cannot come back with the other three, I do not go on. I am not one who was born with great wisdom. I love the ancients and diligently seek wisdom among them. Naming enables the noble-minded to speak, and speech enables the noble-minded to act. Therefore, the noble-minded are anything but careless in speech. There are those who act without knowing. I will have none of this. To hear a lot, choose the good and follow it. To see a lot and learn to recognize it. This is next knowledge. A noble-minded person is not an implement. Don't worry if you have no position. Worry about making yourself worthy of one. Don't worry if you aren't known and admired. Devote yourself to a life that deserves admiration. A legendary horse is praised not for its strength, but for its integrity. The Master said, guide the people by law, align them by punishment. They may shun crime, but they will want shame. Guide them by mind, align them by courtesy. They will learn shame and grow good. They will do, but they are not equal to him who though poor is yet cheerful, and yet to him who though rich loves the rules of propriety. What is the good of being ready with the tongue? They who encounter men with smartness of speech, for the most part procure themselves hatred. I know not whether he be truly virtuous, but why should he show readiness of the tongue? The noble-minded are all encompassing, not stuck in doctrines. Little people are stuck in doctrines. If you want to make a stand, help others make a stand. And if you want to reach your goal, help others reach their goal. Consider yourself and treat others accordingly. This is the method of humanity. In following the way, the noble-minded treasure three things: a manner free of violence and arrogance, a countenance full of sincerity and trust, a voice free of vulgarity and impropriety.